Good afternoon, everybody. It's Cindy
And Christine.
with Candles and Supplies, and one of us was ready for Thanksgiving or St. Patrick's, not Thanksgiving. I don't know where. St. Patrick's Day inspiration. So St. Patrick's is coming up, so it's a good time to get some products out there. You can like repurpose, reuse some products and everything too. If you just have candles and they have no theme or whatever, we're going to show you how to dress them up a little bit, get them in the Irish spirit for St. Patrick's Day. So it's not a huge selling holiday. It is for some people, if that's, if you're super into the Irish and Celtic market and stuff like that, it's a bigger holiday for you. So, all right, we got a few ideas for you today. Just real simple things, just, real simple, easy, some of our favorite candle hacks and stuff like that too. I sat down and made a list of all of our green fun scents for St. Patrick's Day that you could use.
Obviously, you can use any scent, but these ones are a little more inspired.
Right. Yeah. I was trying to think green and, that type of thing, and Irish like. So those are the ones that make me think, like, when I see them and smell them, green immediately comes to my mind. So yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So let's get started. Do fun things.
All right. What do we get? Let's explain what we're doing first today, because when I was thinking about this, I got all kinds of ideas, and I thought it's fun and it was inspiring. First thing about St. Patrick's Day is obviously pots of gold coins and stuff like that. Super fun. Like, who doesn't want to follow a rainbow and find gold? Like, so it's on my bucket list. We're doing some gold coins in here. So this one. Fun. So this is our white electroplate. It's white copper, but when you pour yellow wax in it, it looks gold. It makes me think gold. It's beautiful. So what I did is I just took a paint pen, because I can write with that. I took a paint pen and just wrote pot of gold on the outside. I'll probably make it a little bit bigger. So
you could do like a label or whatever with it on there.
Yeah, you could do a label or whatever. So, and then what we're going to do is we are going to whip up some gold wax and then insert some gold coins after we make the gold coins on that. Make that a very gold looking candle. So I don't want to really cover up too much of the electroplate. So the whip wax is just going to be a very light whip wax, just enough to be able to stick the coins in there, because I still want to see the electroplate and everything, because it's all shiny and fun. So that's what we're going to do with that one. And then on this one, on one of our big 17-ounce, we didn't decorate the outside or anything, so we can do that. Show you how to do the paint pen on it and stuff like that. But we are going to, for this one, we're going to whip up some white wax just to make it look fluffy and stuff like that. And then we're just going to spray it with green glitter. So it's, like a kind of lucky green candle. So, and then what do we have? Oh, we have one of our little oval jars, which I thought looked super cute with this little oval, or with a Shamrock label. And we're going to keep that simple. We have a technique to where you can repurpose your heart molds to make shamrocks, and then we'll put a gold coin in there too. So just give that a little extra, in there, a little extra pizzazz in there. And these jars are like super cheap now too. So it's a very economical, if you just want to make candles and be able to offer them at a really good price and stuff like that. That's a great jar to use. And it's something a little different too. So we're going to do that in the oval jar. And then this black jar, another pot of gold one, we're just going to pile this with coins in there. So it's just going to be a pile, like a pot of gold, like just piled with coins in there. And then this one, we're not doing anything for you, but I already did it.
Sorry to let you down.
Because I was thinking this concept in my head that the white jars would look really cute with the labels, number one. And number two, if I put like a little bit of green palm wax in there, the feathery look and everything would look really nice and kind of enhance the green in the electroplate, which it did.
They really do.
Yeah, it did. And I'm very happy with that. So I really like that. Yeah. But that one's done. So nice and easy, right? It's already done. Just label it and put green wax in it. First thing we'll do, one of my favorite candle hacks is, we're just coming off of Valentine's Day. So if you made any heart melts or, little massage bars or whatever, anything that your wax melts, whatever you would need the heart-shaped mold for, you can repurpose this by pouring green wax into it. And then, so 3 green hearts in a row, kind of looks like a shamrock. So you want something, you don't want to pour your container wax because it's too sticky, so it's not going to pop out of here. It will melt, so when we put these on the candle, it will melt down in when it burns in and stuff like that, but it'll also hold its shape. So, and it'll pop out of the mold easy. So we did that. And then we used we call it a banana slice mold because it looks like a banana slice, or a vanilla wafer or something like that. Today it's going to be our coin mold. So I just poured gold wax in there. But you can see it has, it's round like a coin and stuff like that, but it has like a sharp edge. So what we're gonna do is just take these. We have a warm griddle back here. Keep my wax warm on. And I just have it turned on. I just have it turned on like 200, so it keeps it warm. So what we're just gonna do is take these, and then I'm just gonna melt the edges to where it gets flat like a coin, because coins are flat all around. So I just wanna melt the edges gently until it gets flat. And now we'll do the messy part. We did a few of those, but we don't have to do that part. Yeah, so we're gonna put these just on some wax paper. You can use whatever, you just wanna protect the surface. I put a bit of, I have gold glitter and gold mica in these powder sprayers, because when you tend to not use the powder sprayer, they come out all at once, but this kind of just poofs out what you need. So we're just gonna poof out, and what this will do, I mean, the color's already gold and everything. What this is gonna do is just add a little bit of sparkle to it.
Some fun, if you will.
Yeah, add some fun. Oh yeah. So this just poofs it out to where you don't put too much on. Once you put a bunch of them on there, we'll poof it. You can poof it if you want to. I'm doing all the poofing, and that's the fun part.
Yeah. And the mica is fine to use within a candle?
Yeah, so mica's fine to use in a candle. What will happen in mica does not color the wax. It's like a pigment, so it goes on top of the wax. We're using it as a decorative accent. You don't want to color your wax with mica, because what that will do, the fine little particles will actually clog up your wick and your candle won't burn. No matter what you see on TikTok, it's not a good idea to put mica in to dye your candle wax. So a lot of people do that, and they're like, look how shimmery it is. Those candles will never burn. So, but when you use it as a decorative accent, just a little on top or a little on these decorations here. So this adds some nice sparkle, so that when you come up and see the candle, you're like, wow, those gold coins are sparkly. So, very cool. And since the wax is already kind of sticky from being warm and just being wax, mica likes to stick to everything. If you've ever had it on your hands, it's going to be there for like a little while. So see, it just adds a little shimmer and sparkle to it. Puts a little fun. Kind of Irish magic. Some Irish magic. All right. Sounds good. So let's do our pot of gold first here. We'll do these two. These two are fun. Okay. So these are just, I just poured these candles, and they're not anything special other than poured candles. You already know how to do that, or watch one of our other videos. We'll show you how to do that. I left the wicks a little bit longer because we are going to whip the wax and put it in there. This one we're just going to pile with coins. So, but what I'll do first is I'm just going to heat this with the heat gun just to get it tacky, so that when we put our coins in there, they're going to stick. They won't blow out. So. And this just melts the surface on it, and it's ready for piling. And this is in our noir jar, so it's not like a fun electroplate in the inside. It is black on the inside, so we're just going to pile this high so that it looks like a lot of money in there. That's awesome.
There we go.
Now that's fun. It's a pot of gold.
Quite literally.
Yep. Now for a bit more sparkle. Oh yeah, that adds stuff to it. Oh wow, that's magical. You know what that also does? It covers my white wax underneath. Yeah, with some sparkle and everything. It's really fun. Nice. All right, that one's done. So that took like not a lot of time. All right. Next one, I should have our gold. So I just saved a little bit of gold wax that I poured in here. I saved it so that we could whip it up. So I didn't take it off the heat, so it needs to cool a bit. We did another video on whipped wax, but basically you just heat the wax up and then you let it cool till it gets a skin on it. And you can either whip it up with a whisk, or you can use a fork. I have a fork in here, just because that's how I like doing it. And I'm gonna whip this up to like kind of a fluffy consistency, so that it gives it a little dimension. It looks like a pile underneath, and then we're gonna stick the gold coins in there.
Right. So we have the oval one, and we do a little shamrock and tree.
Yep, let's heat gun that. So again, we're gonna heat gun it.
Okay.
So you get luck and riches in this one. Perfect candle. So again, we just heat gun the top just to melt the wax a little bit so that these stay on. That's That's cool too.
Yeah,
It's
cute.
Put a little shamrock sticker on the outside. That one's done too. Look at that, 3 candles done already. All right. Yeah, I'll just stir this if I can. So a random fact and tip and stuff like that. So this, if you've ever tried to whip soy wax, especially, so any type of natural plant wax or whatever, that you wait forever for it to cool, right? So this is our fin soy mix, just because it's supposed to cool easier. But I did use soy. If I'd used straight paraffin, that would cool fastest of all. Anything with a little paraffin in there is going to cool faster for you. Yeah, so it's starting to get, once I scraped it from the side, it's starting to get a little more congealed. See it. Going for just a little more. I still want it to be somewhat fluid and pourable, but just a little on the thicker side. We're getting super creamy here. You can see how creamy this is getting. We're almost there. So this is like very thick and pourable. So it's going to look like theoretically like gold underneath. But I can still get it in there.
Kind of looks like pudding.
It is, yeah. It's like a pudding consistency or soap at trace consistency.
Yeah.
For any of our soapers out there. I'm just going to put some in here. I'm not really going to worry about the stuff that gets on the side because I'll clean it off later. I just want some to be in there so that it gives it more of a gold color.
Dimension.
Just a little dimension. Make it look a little peaky. And then we'll just stick our coins in here. All right, and then we can glitter that up. Oh, yeah. Cool. Oh, wow. I'm going heavy on the glitter. It glitters a lot in there, so.
I'm gonna hand the baton over here to the whip master.
This one I'm gonna let get a little bit thicker because I want this to be kind of peaky looking. Here. Again, so I want this to be a little peakier. So if I was making cinnamon bun candles and doing a cinnamon bun demo, this would be exactly what I want to drizzle over for my icing. Yeah, but we are not doing that. We are doing Shamrock candles for St. Patrick's Day. So we're getting close to getting it in. I want it to be as cool as possible and as thick as possible without having it be unpourable. I'll just pour that in. I'm going to start at the center because it can work its way out to the sides.
Yeah, you're clumping.
Yep. Okay, so this is cool. You see how like peaky it's getting and everything. We want it to have dimension. I just want it to not look smooth. I'm not going for a smooth top. I'm going for a bumpy top. Yeah, I like that. Again, this is just emerald green glitter in a powder sprayer. So it goes on nice and not clumpy. Are you going to stick a shamrock in there?
Oh yeah, that's right. I think talked about doing that.
Better do it now. Yeah, right in the middle. Poking out. Yeah, just like that. Cute. Very cute.
There we go.
Yeah, that's it. That's messing it up. Oh yeah.
See, it looks.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I just needed a little bit more.
Gold.
Just needed a little bit more.
A little extra. Well, that's what we had for you today in our St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, next week's another fun-filled episode. Thanks for watching. So good luck with your St. Patrick's Day candles. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye.